Hi, Ed Diaz here. In today's video, we're going to learn how to hook up the Roland A-PRO MIDI keyboard controller to the FA series workstation and have the FA supply sounds to the controller. Now, as I said at the beginning of the video, we're going to have the A-PRO trigger sounds from the FA. Now, normally that doesn't sound like a very big deal, but here's the cool part. We're going to have the FA supply all the sounds, but the FA keys are going to have different sounds than the A-PRO's keys. So this is going to be pretty cool. So think of it as a budget way to have a keyboard rig just with a 16-part multi-timbral FA series workstation from Roland with an A-PRO. This is pretty cool. So let's get started now. So first off, let's go ahead and look at, I'm going to go ahead and press Studio Set so I can see my parts right here. And I have that set. And now I'm going to go ahead and play the keyboard. Great. And now I'll play the A-PRO. So that's playing the same sound. Now check this out. I'm going to go in this time and I'm going to tell the FA, I want you to play that piano right there. I went to the keyboard switch and I turned it on there. And then I'm going to go to the A-PRO and I'm going to say, I want you to play MIDI channel 2. And I just made sure and cursored over the bottom and it says MIDI channel. When it was set to 1, which was what the piano was, I'm going to switch it to 2. So now I'll be able to have piano here and metal pad here. So the FA is actually supplying both of those sounds. So I could have something totally different in the left hand with the A-PRO and then have something. How cool is that? Very, very quick and very easy. So what if I wanted to do a layer? Can I have multiple sounds? Yeah, let's go a little bit further. So first off, let's choose a couple of sounds inside the FA. And I might go ahead and choose, let's choose an electric piano. And then maybe I'll go ahead and choose a string. I'll turn them both on. Okay, great. And now I'm going to go in and let's choose a lead right here. I'll just take some kind of, great. And I'm not going to turn it on inside the FA's key bed. So now let's look a little bit deeper. Here's what we need to do to get some of the magic. So hold down Shift, go into Part View, and I am going to make sure that the first two parts are set to MIDI channel 1. The next part with the lead is MIDI channel 2. And by doing that, now I'll have the electric piano and the string. Let me move it back over here. I'll have it in the top part of the keyboard. And since the A-PRO is in MIDI channel 2, and I can play them both simultaneously. Very cool. And I have up to 16 parts. So if I wanted to get really crazy, we can go ahead and have multiple A-PROs. And it doesn't matter which one, the A300 Pro, the A500 Pro, and the A800 Pro can all work like this. So that's pretty neat. Very quick. All I did was I just chose how I wanted to do the layer. And I made sure that the MIDI channel right there matched up. So if I turned on the keyboard switch, it's going to put them inside the key bed of the FA. And if I make sure, go to Shift, Part View, make sure they're on MIDI channel 1, which is the FA, I'll go ahead and make sure that the A-PRO is triggering the other MIDI channel. So we see here that we have the FA right there. And on MIDI channel 2, it says saw lead. But what if I change the MIDI channel on the A-PRO? Watch what happens. I'm going to change it from 2 to 3. And I can go ahead and have something else going. So I did mess up. I see what I did. I didn't put it on 3. So I can go ahead and say, you know what? It's actually set on 4. Let's switch this from to 4. Now look what happens. Great. Go to 5. And all that's going on while I can have whatever I want. And what about the volumes? If you check out the previous video, we showed you how to make a control map with the A-Pros to control the volumes of the FA parts. So watch now, and I corrected the mistake I had at the end because I was talking too much. I can actually control, look at that. So that's MIDI channel 1, it's controlling MIDI channel 2, 1, so it's controlling 2 channels on one knob. Number 2 there. Now 3 we don't have active, so this knob's not going to do anything. Watch number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, and number 8. And I don't have anything on number 9. So watch this video a couple times, make sure you understand, but let's do one fresh so you can see. So once again, I'll go ahead and just go to reset this. Press the studio sets so we can see. And once again, for our example, I'll go ahead and just pick something. So we'll go ahead, let's do some kind of synth bass. Great. Turn it up in the volume. That sounds fine. And I'll say, I want you here. And let's put that metal pad right there. It's on MIDI channel 2, so I'll make sure my A-Pro is on MIDI channel 2. And that quickly. Oops. Quickly. And if I wanted to, I could have more stuff here. I could say I want the R&B bass to be right there. And I could say I maybe want another synth lead to be with that right there. And now I have them. And I have a whole nother sound here. So give this a try. It's a great use to use the A-Pro's MIDI keyboard controllers from Roland. So try this out. It's a great budget way to have a big rig without a ton of money. All right, so you guys take care. And remember, everything that we did here will work on all 3 of the FAs, FA-6, FA-7, FA-8, and will also work on any of the A-Pros, be it the A300 Pro, the A500 Pro, or the A800 Pro. All right, good luck, take care, and we'll talk to you later.